Sony, Microsoft, and many phone companies have been doing something illegal for decades and have gotten away with it completely. What I'm talking about specifically is you may notice on the back, if you own one, an Xbox or a PlayStation, there's a sticker on the back that says warranty voided if opened. So the only way to open the chassis of your console ostensibly is by removing the sticker or cutting through the sticker rather. And then that would abdicate the company from ever having to service you or device or abide by the warranty at all. But that is actually illegal, and it's been illegal since 1975.
What? No one was alive back then.
I mean, we weren't, but it's a decades-old idea. It is the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act of 1975. We can call it the MMWA if you want.
Oh.
Yeah, sounds almost like sports.
God, these guys upstairs from me used to watch a lot of MMWA, and I could hear it just like, oh, and you could tell someone got their Xbox open.
Xbox. Well, basically, I mean, when you look at this act, it's there to protect people from having to abide by whatever, let's say your car breaks and you don't want to go to the dealership necessarily to pay thousands of dollars. You want to pay maybe high hundreds for whatever part you need. That's fine. And that is what it's there to protect. But it's being basically ignored. I mean, companies don't like to admit that they're doing something that is illegal by federal law, but they won't help you with this. And the reason why that they won't do it is because nobody has called them out on it.
Right.
There needs to be a legal case. There needs to be a legal precedent. And basically what it is these items are not expensive enough to warrant going to court over this and paying all the fees and hiring someone and spending so much of your time there that it's just like, no one is really abiding by this. No one is really trying to stop them. So they're doing it.
Yeah, that's terrible. I hate that very much. And I get it because they're like, listen, if you want to go in and mod your Xbox, do it. But now I don't want to deal with all the crap that you have that you've done or however you've messed it up. I get it.
If you're looking at cars, the obligation is on the manufacturer to demonstrate the third-party piece is what wrecked your car,
right?
Not the other way around, which is the way this is poised.
And believe me, like Microsoft, Sony, all these companies are very capable of determining whether it's the third-party software that ruined your machine or the hardware or whatever you put in there. But I just think that they want full control, and this is just the essence of corruption. This is the essence of someone with power knowing it. And the problem is that there's no clear way that we can change the policy. Or the policy's fine, or the practice and the implementation of the policy. It's so weird. It's so strange. And if there was someone who could just champion it, if there was some agency that could say, oh, this is illegal, you have to stop this, here's an injunction, or pay a penalty, I think that's what needs to happen. And this is a case where, like, there's no natural way that it just kind of bubbles up. Someone needs to write an article, and there needs to be someone in a place of power within whatever judicial or legislative or litigation body or regulatory body.
I mean, it does have like outreaching effects as well. For instance, John Deere, which does not make video game consoles, it makes tractors, has gone so far as to claim that if you purchase the tractor, farmers gain an implied license for the life of the vehicle to operate the vehicle, which means you're licensing your vehicle, you're licensing your tractor. This is, you do what we say.
So weird.
And that shouldn't really be the case. It never had been in the case of automobiles.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an idea of protecting safety, which is necessary, but there's also the idea of just pure profit and pure greed and going unchecked and breaking a federal law.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the thing is like if in the John Deere situation, there's other ways. Like if you fall off and you sue them for whatever issues arose, if you did modify your John Deere and it did become unsafe, then in that lawsuit, which John Deere is fully financially capable of litigating, they would point that out. And there's a way in that process for it to come to light. The problem is like there's no way for the opposite to happen.
Well, the idea also goes towards DRM and, the idea that you would turn to piracy if you had this information, or if you were able to alter this information, or that you would alter the point of the vehicle and just like legal liability. I think, though, I mean, as long as it doesn't have to do with safety, you should be allowed to modify. You are allowed to modify your.
You are. That's
your,
the
your
thing. That's absolutely
technologies.
right.
And it's just being completely unheeded and ignored and unchecked, and it needs to be checked.
Sue them. You know what we need? This is what we need.
We need one rich person
One
to
rich
jump in
person's
and make it their cause.
teenage kid to break it and then get this pointed out and just go, oh, really? Oh, no, we're taking them to court.
Mm-hmm. Audience, are you rich and crazy? Will you take up this cause? No, really, though. Do you think that there is a reason why this needs to exist that maybe we missed or glossed over? Let us know below in the comments. And please like and subscribe for more.